Yo.
Good evening, and welcome to Yo Retro. Man, we back, man. What's going on? Chaotic BPR here, and as with me, as always, man, I can't let this man just sit here on the sidelines waiting to come on the show right now. The one, the only, six, half a dozen. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, I'm feeling fantastic tonight. Yeah, creeping it real.
Real. Man, good God, dude, it feels like it's been like, what, a month since we've been doing this.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while.
AtGames being slow. Last week was my birthday. I really wanted to do a show last week. For my birthday and everything, and talk about that TMNT HDP and get your thoughts on it, get my thoughts on it, get the chat's thoughts on it. But wife said, no, you ain't doing a show. We're taking you out on your birthday. And I was like, all right, cool.
Well, no, he offered to do a show a little bit later than normal, but I was like, I gotta
try to get us on there, man, but it didn't work out.
I need my rest.
Yeah, I feel you on that. So, man, how you been for the past couple weeks? I haven't talked to you much, other than let's try to figure out how to do a show. Oh, thanks AtGames for delaying that. So let's do a show a little bit later on. How you been, man?
I've been good. Yeah, been good.
I've been all right too. Been struggling with the bills a little bit lately, but working it out and everything, and hanging out on other people's shows.
That's how it is in this country right now, to be honest. So
yeah, man, it's rough, dude. I'm sorry for everybody that's going through hard shit
on everybody right now.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, they're not even working. And meanwhile, they're taking your money federally out your check while they're not even there.
Yeah.
And you won't get a kickback.
Oh, it's been, Little Alien, you're absolutely right, man. It's been a tough year, man. Let's go ahead and say what's up to everybody in chat. Act like we hadn't forgot how to do this show or anything. Hopefully, y'all like the little Halloween decorations we got going on around the outside of the screen and everything. A little Halloweeny.
Whoa! I gotta get you with a technical file for that.
I'll take that. I'll take that technical file.
We're not doing none of that over here.
Let's go ahead and say what's up to everybody in the chat. Corner Cade came by. What's going on, brother? Joe Cade, Retro Tech X. Great stuff you've been putting out lately, Troy. Love your pinball post and your weekly reviews, man. You're killing it lately, dude. Penny K over in half a dozen's chat. Little Alien, the best home arcade moderator there is in the business. MSU Rich, Tim York, good evening to you as well. The Beam Me, Thumper Squid, Joe K with the $4.99 super chat. Cannot support my boys. God bless you.
Appreciate you, Joe.
Can't not. Thumper Squid, thank you so much for the birthday wishes, as well as Penny K. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Mike Hawk Hertz is here. Jen Rummy, 76, not 36, 76. Good Lord. Jim, the Pacers fan, is here. Dennis Elm, G, PB and J, Gallagher guy. Yeah, this is the show. What is the show? This is the show. Pete G is in the house. My good, lovely neighbor, my good friend, Ted Adam Green. Good to see you, man. And Stock Jock is here as well.
I tried to tell him.
I know, man. It's such a good release. We'll talk about it, though. All right. Thank you for the belated birthday wishes as well. All right. So, Six, let's get into it, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some stuff. We got a lot of stuff to go over because, man, like I said, we haven't seen y'all in a month. It's been a long time, so let's talk about some stuff. let's start off with a little bit of more combat action. And what I'm going to do real quick before we get started on that is
Damn.
media assets, and let's take off the
You
haunted
got
house stuff so
that
we can see everything clearly.
MK2 rating.
So yeah, you got some more action figures from McFarlane Toys. These are available where at Walmart and Target, I believe.
Yeah.
So showing off that Mortal Kombat 2 Raiden.
You could pre-order them.
Yeah, these are available for pre-order now. Okay, and there it is, Walmart store. Got it. I got you right there. Nice.
And then they got the player 2 rating, but I like player 1 rating.
Absolutely. And a bloody ass scorpion, man. That's actually really dope looking.
Yeah.
James hates everything's popping up in the chat as well. Chalana Love, good to see you, man. Love your live streams of VPX standalone, as well as what you've been doing with the Wizard Room with Tomato Grass, man. Great content as well.
Word.
Oh yeah, I love this bonus stuff that you can pose these guys in.
Yeah. And then little accessories like the electricity and shit.
Yeah. I know Reptile. Yeah. Oh my god, the scorpion looks so dope. I might have to get that one actually. So dude, I'm you know me. Me and you've talked about it backstage. We talked about it in the past. I'm a huge Predator fan.
Yeah.
So I got on AliExpress, and all the Predator action figures that I can't find that are like 80, 90, $100 here in the States now.
Mhm.
Found them on AliExpress for like $20. Since my birthday was last week, I ordered a couple of them, so they should be here tomorrow, which is great because I got the Predator 1 movie action figure and the Predator 2 movie action figure coming.
Damn.
So I can't wait to show those off. And they're the NECA.
Yeah, NECA makes some pretty cool figures.
Yeah, so I picked those up. I can't wait.
They make the good Turtles ones for the movies.
Yeah. Got a Reptile looks good too, but I definitely love that Scorpion.
Yeah, Reptile looks great.
God, look at the eyes, man. That's awesome. And then this is the actual Reptile versus what is that? Mortal Kombat 2, Liu Kang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a 2-pack. So you get like that Liu Kang and then like the half or whatever quarter invisible Reptile with the different face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then you can actually put the spit of acid coming out of his mouth. And then Liu Kang with some nunchucks. I remember I showed last show we did. Say what?
I don't remember him having those.
No, he didn't have them in the game. I know for a fact. Nice to have little features though. Ah, dude, the harpoon coming out of the bloody scorpion. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. I'm loving these, man. Just the way you can pose them and everything. Take some good photos.
Even Reptile starting to do his little plasma blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fire.
Yeah, that's super fire, man. All right. So speaking of Mortal Kombat and everything, guys, today was the day. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection has released on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Now I did go through a bunch of reviews earlier today. A lot of diehard Mortal Kombat fans are kind of shitting all over it, saying that there's input lag and there's like sound bugs and like sound cutting out on some of the ROMs and games and stuff. So hopefully there'll be a patch to fix that. There's also issues with online, and they said they were going to have a lobby system come later in a patch, but right now, as it has come out, it's pretty bad. A lot of people are pissed off about it. So I know if you look at the Steam reviews, it's
I gotta check it out for
really
myself, but yeah, I imagine I imagine it'll get patched and get better.
Yeah. Oof. All right, moving on though. We got to do some a little bit other smaller home arcade news going on. My arcade showing off that new 45th anniversary Pac-Man, as well as their Sonic looks like the Sonic 2 ROM inside of a little mini arcade. I'll never understand that.
Yeah, that'd be difficult to play.
Not only that, but it's not meant for an arcade cabinet, man. Controller, sure. Console, sure. I don't know about this, man, with a joystick. Mm-mm. But you know, it's my arcade. What do you expect? And it's a little countercade. I know my buddy Nerd Lounge Master 84, I think has actually already ordered this to pick it up to have it like sent to him. I don't blame him. I like to get his opinion on it, see what he thinks of it. I think it's what Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 and maybe Sonic 3. I don't remember exactly what the ROMs are on it. And then the Pac-Man 45th edition has 4 different games. Is there a box for Sonic? No box for Sonic. Just for the Pac-Man.
There's a box for this shit. It's called trash. Trash.
Yeah. So what? These are what your $39.99 games or $29.99 games that you find on Amazon. They end up at Five Below.
Cheap Christmas present. Somebody gets somebody, but never gets played.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really, dude, Thumper Squid, I was really afraid that they were going to do this for an arcade 1-up. I'm glad they went with that neon. That neon one actually doesn't look that bad.
No.
But I was afraid that they were going to go with something like this. And it's just, dude, this looks like vomit.
Pixel vomit.
Yeah, Sonic okay was for stocking stuffers. That's actually a great idea, Lil Alien. You just gave me a great idea for something for Christmas. Yeah, the neon's way better. These are great for landfills. Absolutely. Right. What's up, Brooklyn? Good to see you. Brian DePhillips, good to see you as well.
It's trash.
Yeah, this is garbage. So but you know what, man? The one thing that my arcade and Atari's done together that's actually kind of not garbage and actually is getting pretty good reviews. The Game Station Go, man.
Yeah.
And I'm actually really, really, really considering buying this eventually, or either asking it for Christmas, man. I kind of want this because it's a handheld that's got a trackball, a spinner, and game controls, and it's got all the Recharge series games on it, which to me is a big deal. That's the first time you've ever had the Recharge series, not on a PC or not on an arcade cabinet like they've done before. Oh, Stock Jock, dude.
There he goes. Okay.
Thank you, my man. Thanks for being one of the good dudes in this community. Dude, you're one of the good dudes in this community. You have no idea what all the things you've done for me, man. So God bless Stock Jock. I got to get me one of those talking pickles eventually.
Whoa, pause, sir.
You have to watch Our Kids and All This know what I'm talking about. But
watch it. If y'all talk about talking pickles, I'm not tuning in.
Dude, it's very flaccid. It's very phallic.
What?
Very, very phallic.
No, sir. I want no part of that. I am tuning out.
Oh, Ted Allen Green, my good neighbor. The Game Station Go is actually the only thing on my Christmas list this year. See, good. I'm not the only one, man. And the Recharge series games are really good. I really want to try that Berserk Recharge version of Recharge, man.
That was crazy.
I know. I did it on purpose.
Oh,
and then this also has the Atari pinball games on it, which is I think like 6 or 7 pinball games, and you do the triggers as the flippers and everything. So
I remember saying this a while back. It's got that little keypad on the side too.
Yep. And any game that you go into, the buttons that you need to use for that game will light up. So if it's a trackball game, that ring around the trackball is going to light up. If it's a spinner game, the spinner is going to light up. If you can use buttons, the buttons will light up. So it tells you what buttons you can and cannot use and everything. Unless you get a broke Atari Game Station Go, Atari won't fix it. And my arcade is on day 11 of getting back to me on a repair ticket. Oh, Tim York. No, that sucks, man. Ah, well, hopefully I don't get a broke one then. I'm sorry, dude. Gravatar Recharge is awesome. See, I have not played any of the Recharge series. Like, I know I could buy them on Steam and play them real quick, but this is why I'm interested in this product. It's just straight up for the Recharge series. And the reason why I keep going back to this and getting FOMO of fear of missing out, that it's going to sell out and I'm going to miss out on my chance on getting it. Gallagher guy with a $4.99 super chat. Sorry, I meant landfills or in the never-ending totes of Todd's next to the Lost Ark. Good one, man. Love that. Lunar Lander and Caverns of Mars is great too. Gravatar Recharge is my favorite video game of this decade. Really, a great arcade style game. I gotta check out Gravatar Recharge, man. A lot of y'all are talking really good about that. So good on my arcade, man. That this is like been the best product of the year for them for sure, and rightfully so. It's like what, $179, I think is the retail price for this thing. Hopefully, maybe Black Friday we'll get some kind of sale on it, and I'll pick it up then.
Favorite game of the decade is a bold statement.
Oh, I mean, Ted loves like old retro style games, man.
Yeah, me too.
He's really inspired by building his own arcade cabinet, and he's a really big fan of Disc of Tron. You know, like the stand up arcade cabinet that completely surrounds you. I know Gallagher guy in Pastimes Arcade walked into one. It's like first time he's ever seen one. So my buddy Ted Allen Green is inspired to build something like that. Nice. And I'm always here to help you, man, if you ever need the help. All right, let's see. Although it had a defective display, the Recharge games are great. Man, Tim York, we got to talk more about that, man. All right, so I know this was shown off on P-Dub's show, but we got Battlezone is the next thing from Quarter Arcades.
With the scope.
Yep, with that scope, man. The first time I've ever seen one of these was at Galloping Ghost for Pinball Expo when I went last year. And I was able to actually check out one of these, which is so cool, man. I don't know how it works or how this is going to work with quarter arcade scale playing, but I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Is it a one-eye game? Is that how it's going to work?
Whoa, I hope not. A close one.
But good stuff, man. I'm glad seeing Quarter Arcade is keeping the new stuff coming out, man, and actually like doing it and actually bringing out their products. Unlike another small scale arcade company, New Wave Toys, you are having trouble bringing stuff out, but this company's having no trouble bringing this stuff out and actually have a burger time, and I actually enjoy that little thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to be innovative, which is cool.
Beatball Saucy. This was the first arcade game I ever played. Wow.
I think I played this too.
I looked through it. I didn't play it though when I was at Galloping Ghost. There's just too much other stuff to look at and play. Like I was overwhelmed, dude. You need to spend more time at Galloping. If you're gonna go to a place like Galloping Ghost, you need to spend way more time than we did there. No. We love waiting 3 years for something we paid for. This will be almost 19 inches in height, but you'll have to find a place for it. But I'll have to find a place for it. 19 inches in height? crap, dude, because I think Burger Time's like 14, like 13 or 14 inches. This thing's gonna be 19. Holy crap! That was a badass game back in the day. I gotta check this out. I gotta see what it's all about.
What if you could plug your Virtual Boy into it to use as a monitor? No.
Hey, hey. These are so dumb. I thought you arcade guys were trolling me. Man, no, man. Quarter arcades are pretty cool. Oh, really? It's a 17.5. I'm like looking right over there.
No,
I don't know.
they're definitely cool. They're definitely cool.
Yeah, I like these. They're just accurate arcade recreations. I really like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. And
Yeah,
I really wanted that one.
only reason I haven't got one is I want something that, like, I don't know, like, I feel like I'll actually play too every now and then. A
Yeah.
lot of them, they're almost they're good shelf pieces or show pieces, but they're not something you're gonna probably sit down and play often.
If you watch P Dub's latest room tour that he did for his new renovated room, he has all these lined up on a shelf, and they just look really cool.
Yeah, they look cool. That's the thing. I got party caves on the wall. I think they look cool, but
Yeah.
like say I don't play them all the time. They're playable, but I don't play
Yeah.
them. It's like
Well,
that functional furniture kind of thing. People were saying, like, whatever you want to call it, functional decor.
yeah. Functional decor. You're right. Oh man, arcade Willing Up will not die, but I will have to say this is probably gonna be product of the year for them.
Why do I why do I like it?
Why do you like it? Because of SpongeBob.
It makes no sense.
This
Like,
thing is well thought out.
claw machine, but now this they reskinned it, and all of a sudden I'm going, I get it now. Like,
Yeah, I get it now.
yeah,
This is what it should have been.
yeah, I didn't like the. Remember they had a Hello Kitty skin too.
Yep, and it never came to the States. Never came out.
Yeah, well, it probably didn't need to, but
Nope.
overseas, if it did come out, it might have did well. I don't know.
Oh, if they sold it in Japan, holy crap! Like people would be jumping all over that because Hello Kitty's like is a staple in Japan culture.
For some reason, this skin to me makes sense. So I like this one now. Now I'm like, I get it.
Dude, it's perfect. It's SpongeBob's Pineapple House. The background is a water background with SpongeBob being super happy on the back wall. I mean, it's perfect, dude. It's so much better than the plain arcade one up skin, man. This to me is just super thought out.
Yeah.
Whoever thought about getting this license and be like, dude, let's do a SpongeBob claw machine. Get that man or woman a raise.
What's crazy to me is, like, I don't know. It's not just it being reskinned. It just kind of, I don't know. Like, I guess, like, the fact that they must have did well enough with the first round to do a second round.
Yeah.
And reskin it, but I don't know. I just like I don't like a lot of their crossover brands they do or whatever. But this just to me makes sense. I don't know. It actually looks cool. I like this one, and
Yeah.
it is just a reskin, but
Yeah.
for me, it looks great and it makes sense. And
It is a reskin. It does have like SpongeBob style, like officially licensed plushies inside with the circle to cases as well. And I've heard from somebody in the community that did buy it. They said the music is generic, but it's like kind of like a beachy tone, like you would expect to hear it in SpongeBob. But there's no like actual theme music or anything from SpongeBob.
okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just weird. It's weird. Like I wanted to see the other one, like, just smashed or whatever. Like, I didn't care for it at all. And They just reskinned it, and I'm like, no, that looks cool. I can see that in the kids' room, you know.
Yeah. Just see how much like a reskin of something will make it such an appealing product. Now take the casino cade and reskin it into something else and see if it will change people's minds. Uh,
Take
Dennis M, I was gonna point this out real quick. We need a SpongeBob
and
pinball table. If they can get
take the
the
4. Sorry,
uh-oh. If they
was I
can get the
lagging?
V yeah, you are a little bit. There you go, you're cleared up now. If they can get the SpongeBob pinball table on VPX standalone working correctly at like at least 45 frames per second playable, you would have super enjoy it, dude. And now that AtGames has got this little Nickelodeon thing going on with Viacom and all that, SpongeBob's a possibility, man. If Arcade One Up's
It'll
going to
have,
do it, you know AtGames is already looking at it like, hey, Magic Pixel, y'all want to do a SpongeBob table?
yeah, it'll have,
And we hadn't even done the review on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles table yet. So when that comes out, we'll see how well it is, and then if this is a possibility of coming too. As my boy Stock Jock says, my wife saw this today and was like, "Hey, do we need this?" It's the first time she's ever suggested anything for the arcade room.
yeah.
I don't know, man. This is becoming super appealing to me. Don't know why. I don't want it, but I want it.
Yeah, I got nothing bad to say about it.
I agree with you, soggy bacon, man. More pinball M, less kitty tables. Give us some more dark stuff.
What I
We
was
got
gonna say before is like when you said something about just reskinning could you know r- like make an old product look fresh. It's like 4KP too. Like if they would have put out a Monster Bash skin or all them different skins that they said that we were gonna get from Zen and never got.
yeah. Oh, Stock Jock, don't tell me that, man. Because if it goes on clearance, I might have you do another Golden Tee Midway cabinet swap with me again. We'll see if that happens later this year. Oh, so good on Arcade One Up, man. I hope this sells like crazy for him, man. Because to me, this is a home run. I hit out the park for him. Should be.
It's just proper theming on the product.
Yeah. Reskinned the claw machine as a taco killer tomatoes and something, and you have my attention. Okay. I feel you on that. Like the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes like cartoon back from the early 90s. I like that idea. Do it. Man, Crash Bandicoot is another IP that just will not go away, man. It's making a resurgence.
It never should.
Yeah.
Crash, yeah, Crash to me is like I don't know. Like I definitely grew up on Mario, and then I never really had Sega. I had to pick or choose, which console I was gonna have, and I went Nintendo the whole way to 16-bit, and but I would play Sonic at my friends' houses, and then, but for me, the groundbreaking one to me was Crash Bandicoot. Like when I played that on PlayStation at Unc's house the first time, it like blew my mind seeing 3D graphics and a platformer like that. Yeah, so and I feel like Crash don't get the love that Mario and Sonic get. So,
Oh,
anyways,
of course not.
he's got this new animated series coming to Netflix, which is cool.
Yeah. So an animated series coming to Netflix, guys. Crash Bandicoot. I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to it, man. I love video game adaptations of like TV shows, movies, especially nowadays, because it's like people our age are kind of getting into the director roles, writer roles, as well as like just your showrunners.
Yeah.
and are like, "This is stuff I grew up on. I want to make a show about this." And I think it will catch the attention of like-minded people.
Yeah. It's stuff
Now,
they grew up on, and it's cool. It's retro, so that's what's up.
Michael B. the Game Genie coming by to say hello, man. Good to see you, dude, as
Yeah.
always.
Ooh.
So, yeah, Six, you're into this, right? This is something you're excited about.
Yeah, I love Crash.
I'm super excited about it. All right, so this is something that I found, or no, this is I think you found this, but I found the other thing after this.
You found a better one when I sent you this. This isn't bad. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. So if you are a Monster Bash pinball fan, these little figurines will look great. Possibly somehow incorporated as a topper for your pinball machine, man.
Yeah,
For your
I
AtGames
definitely
pinball
like the
machine.
creature from the Black Lagoon. His jacket's pretty badass.
Yeah, the only thing we're missing, man, is I would take the giant, you know, bass style guitar away from the bride, give her a microphone like in Monster Bash. Where's
Yeah,
Wolfman? Wolfman needs the bass guitar or drum
yeah,
set. Yeah,
Wolfman.
drum set. Sorry.
Sucks.
Yeah, the instruments don't match. You're right. Frankenstein's monster needs the keyboard or the keytar.
Yeah,
Give Dracula the guitar. Give the bride the microphone. Give the drum set to the Wolfman because I need Wolfman. And then yeah, give Creature the saxophone, man. This will be dope. I like it though. Uh, I didn't see where you could actually get these from though.
uh, damn. I sent it to you in the chat.
Oh, I have to look it up again, man. I have to look that up again.
Yeah,
But I found these Pinball Legends. And these are all Williams tables, little plastic hand painted figurines. And they come in two different sizes. They come in from a 7-inch and a 16-inch. And they range between $80 to $140 a piece.
Mm.
Each. Like the whole set's like $1,200.
Yeah, cool but pricey. Like
Yeah, super freaking pricey.
so,
But they say that they're hand painted, they're limited editions. So yeah, really cool though, man. If you're a Williams fan and you got some disposable income, these would be really cool to like. I don't know. This to me, this puts like Pinball FX, those little trophies and statues you can win in the game.
mhm.
Kind of reminds me of that, but this being in real life.
No, they're definitely cool little displays to have next to your pinball machines,
Yeah.
but pricey.
Thank you, little alien. You can get the previous figures with Frankenstein and others at Culture Fly. That's right. You did send me that link. What's up, Dennis B? Good to see you. But these Pinball Legends, man, these are super expensive. And if you're a really big fan of Williams tables and being a collector and everything, these are really nice. These are really super detailed, like up close. But like I said, they are very expensive.
Yeah, but that's what you're paying for, the size and detail on them.
There it is, planetarypinball.com/pinball legends. Look
All
it
right,
up, man. They are expensive.
appreciate that, little alien.
Always the best. Yes, Captain Bizarre looks super freaky in VR, and I can't stand it. I turn the visual extras or the extra stuff on VR on that table off because I can't stand Captain Bizarre standing next to me. Dude, he's creepy as shit.
That'll do it.
Speaking of Williams Pinball, man, so limited run just did a 10th anniversary live stream of where they were showing off all the new games that they have partnerships with, and one of the partnerships that they have with coming out with physical copies is Pinball FX. Now you'll get the Williams Pinball Anthology Volume 1 and Volume 2. It's two separate game cartridges if you're getting Switch, but it's PS5 and Nintendo Switch, and you get 28 Williams tables in total. Volume 1 and then Anthology 2, and it's all it's 28 different Williams tables. So if you're interested, PS5, Nintendo Switch, selling these as a physical copy. First time ever Williams Pinball FX has ever been physical like that. So pretty cool.
Definitely cool.
So yeah, if you never wanted to be the one to download digital games and you wanted stuff that's physical, there you go. This is the way to do it. Oh yeah. Yeah, watch that limited run 10th anniversary live stream, dude. There is so many cool games that are coming out on there. You're getting a physical of Xenotilt,
Samson,
Little Samson, dude. That's one I really want to pick up too. But yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff, man. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's get into some AtGames news. It's been a while. Congratulations to the HD winners, $15 eStore coupons, which we will get into the eStore stuff in just a minute with some updates from AtGames themselves. And my 4K winners, there's somebody in the chat right here, Dennis B 25, who won a $10 e-gift certificate. Bally Dern, I'm a friend with on VR.
Speaking of gift certificates, isn't there something about like you ain't gonna be able to use them much longer?
Oh yeah, we're gonna discuss that.
Okay, just
Necrops, I've known from the community a little bit too. I talked to him a couple of times. So good stuff, man. Good to see all these people. And Dennis B, congratulations on the $10 again. No quarter OG though with the $20, the big one.
Oh, that was crazy.
All right. So what else did AtGames do? Some people are happy about this. A lot of people are pissed off about this.
Yeah.
This is what you get for being kind of brain dead when you listen to the community. Where a lot of people are like, man, I don't want to spend $35 on this pack. Just for the one table I want. I don't care about these other tables in this pack. AtGames was like, that's a good idea. Let's separate all the packs. All right, cool. Here's the problem with that, AtGames. Now that you separate all the tables out of the packs, I don't know what I've purchased in the past or not. They all say I haven't purchased these, but I purchased them in the pinball pack.
When you get to the App Store, that Unc pointed that out to me. He was like, when you get to the App Store, there's all them coins on all the packs. Like, before I was able to scroll, see which one had a coin on it, and I'd go, no, that one came pre-installed. That one came pre-installed. Of course, I got Attack from Mars. Everything else, buy, Now it's like, damn, I gotta actually search for the name of the table that just came out.
Yeah, I got like 120 tables that I'm like, I know for a fact I own this table.
Yeah.
So that, like, great that you're listening to the community and you did this. Bad implementation of it, because it needs to know that you own this table or not.
Yeah, you just cluttered your store with, but at the same time, I don't think they feel bad if they resell you a single version of a table you already own.
Nope, because it's going to take 4 weeks before customer service gets back to you about it
Yeah.
and offers you a refund, which they'll also tell you, oh, we can't offer refunds, but
You already used the code, so or whatever. But
chaotic having severe memory loss. Am I?
yeah, like for me, I pretty much remember what I bought. That's why I said I got to scroll to the name of Elvira or whatever. So
Yeah, yeah. Any of the Zen packs, I know for a fact I've owned, but I'm like, there is a couple of. I know for a fact, like I didn't buy Dr. Seuss Pack 2. I know for a fact I didn't buy some of the Zachariah pinball packs. Like there's 4 or 5 of them I haven't bought, and I
yeah,
can't remember.
I see how that could be difficult because like I already had all the packs, so I'm kind of like, all right, cool. I just got to buy the latest one.
I don't know what to say to that comment because I technically didn't get. Yeah, I guess I did get fired because they let me go.
Jaded.
Yeah, they also need to figure out pricing. Retro tables shouldn't cost as much as deluxe tables. Yeah, it's weird, man.
It's
Yeah, it'd be nice to like knock off the list of games that you already have. Like if they had another sorting category of
yeah, there's
previously purchased, unpurchased, whatever.
all kinds of features that we've asked for that we haven't been implemented. Like even when you set your machine to offline mode, it never saves it really.
Yeah.
There's no select all button. You got to pick every single pack. Like
Oh,
it's just things that can make it so much user friendly and save you time. They make it real difficult.
yeah, and then the other part of me is like if y'all gonna do another firmware, I'd rather y'all not do another firmware update where y'all like, hey, we fixed this, and then 12 other things break.
Oh yeah,
I don't
or
ever want to go through that again. Holy crap.
take your time, fix the things that need fixed, and also at the same time, implement things we keep asking for and been asking for since launch, like
Mhm.
multiplayer online. Like I don't see why that's so complicated. We got friends list on there for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, the friends list is unusable.
So there
Uh,
has to be a reason they put that in there, but it doesn't make sense.
exactly. So great idea. You're listening to community. Bad implementation of what you've done. Now, I've been calling this. Been calling this for a while. I believe the first time the Zachariah packs went up, I was like, Zen's gonna follow suit in just a little time.
Yeah, you
And
did say that.
and they held it off. They held it off for like what, 6, 7 months, maybe. Zachariah packs went up twice. And now here you go. Zen packs are finally going up. I knew this was coming. Especially when I worked there because it was mentioned to us that hey, all pinball packs are going up.
Yeah, I like
Including Zen. They just didn't know what the prices were gonna be.
Yeah, I like how they worded it, like, in accordance to our previous price increases on the other packs. Like they use their previous increases as an excuse for these increases. It's crazy work.
So back to Dennis B's winning of the $15. Um so pinball packs are disappearing from the e-store. You're only going to be able to purchase packs on device, App Store X.
Hmm.
You're no longer going to be able to use e-store. So in other words, your e-gift cards are going away. Anytime you win something in Flipper Friends, that e-gift store gift card or not gift store, sorry, gift certificate, you have until the first to use that. Now, AtGames did post a uh let's see, let me see if I can pull it up. Is this it? Yes. Okay. So let me share this real quick because they just posted it today. Share. There it is. Okay. Here, let's see. I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see that really good. Okay. Now, starting October 30th, which is today, all event and tournament prizes previously issued as coupon codes will now be awarded as a AtGames gift card. AtGames gift cards can be used in the AtGames e-store for machines, accessories, HD packs, games, pinball packs, services, and warranties. They never expire, so we're giving you more flexibility and long-term value than traditional coupons. So if you got a 4KP, sorry. And if that's the only product you got, sorry, you're still not going to be able to use that to buy more pinball packs or anything like that. But yes, it is good that the gift cards don't expire. And say if you got an ALU like me and you want to upgrade to the Bit LCD, that's normally like $325. You can store up some of those gift cards and eventually use it for that. Or we'll talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles machine here in a second too, because there's something that they took off that machine that you're going to have to purchase as an optional accessory in a little while. That's
Yeah.
not available yet, but you can use that gift card towards that if you got a TMNT machine. Let's see. I was able to buy Magic Pixel games from the website on sale a while back, even though they were having login issues. Disappointing. Yeah, so all that's going away. So if you got the HD Micro or the old HD pinball machine, you'll still be able to use that for the gift cards or the AtGames gift cards. But if you got a 4KP, you can only buy from the device. That's it.
Moving forward. So that's kind of crazy. And
Yeah.
as we talk about TMNT, I'm telling you, they're starting to make the 4KP owners feel a little like they're going to be left out.
Yeah, which I've been buying on a device for latter 6 months or so. I was just buying them on the e-store, getting the email and then putting the code in, but I've been doing them over the device purchase for the last 6 months. I'm having no issues.
Yeah,
But the moment a server goes down, the moment that the App Store X goes out, something like that, you're screwed. You're screwed until it comes up. So as much server issues as they're having, I don't like this, man.
yeah, that's one of the things like should be a big feature that they should add to the machine is that okay, God forbid your internet's out, our servers are out, you can still fire up your machine if you got it hooked up to a damn generator and play your pinball machine. You play
Yeah,
the tables you paid for. So,
yeah,
but that doesn't seem like a top priority to them. To them, like priority, well, let's split up pinball packs, And I get you want to generate money as a business, but at the same time, some of the shit just looks like greediness, and reskins and different rehashes that you know it's like you know well what's our next topic. I don't want to get too far off topic.
you're good, man. We're getting into it. It's
All right,
turtles, dude.
like for instance for this, leading into this, it's a good segue. Like for me, like they have a hard enough time putting out Magic Castle at the same time with on the 4KP as the HD devices. Now you're going to add another branding, the HDP. You're going to have whole separate pinball packs for this. So now they got to not only can they fail on one level, two levels, now they can fail on three levels on these releases. So
Yeah,
if to me it further complicates things. And I was under, the belief that maybe the HDP was their way to phase out the 4K, and
the other way around, dude.
I still kind of am,
Yeah,
it still kind of feels like, well, we'll hold down 4K owners. We'll still keep dropping the Zen packs and certain shit, but I don't think they're gonna keep making them after a while. I think this is their like cheap Sam's Club model, Costco model, whatever.
Yeah. So, God dang, this is the dumbest idea I've ever seen AtGames do, and since I've been a AtGames owner. Dude, it's the 4K chipset. It's the exact same rock chip inside this machine. It
Mhm.
is basically a 4KP with a smaller back box. That's
With
all
a
it is, and a 1080p
smaller,
screen.
smaller back glass, and you get no solenoids,
Correct.
and you can potentially buy those in the future, but who knows when those will be available because none of us can get half the stuff we need if we wanted it. If you needed a new plunger or whatever the case, can they provide it right now? Can you go to their website right now and put a replacement plunger in your cart and get it? So like, I don't know. It just seems like there's other priorities that should take precedence before stuff like this, and then you buy this, and I don't know. Just to me, after having the 4KP, I would not want to go with no solenoids, bro.
Yeah. So, and Tim York, I will give him credit. Now that it's just one box, it's no longer two boxes. When you buy this thing, that's great.
Yeah,
That saves them a lot of money right there. My
yeah.
biggest thing is, and this is what I would have done if I was the owner of At Games right now, or if I was running things at Games. It's the exact same chipset as the 4KP. Okay, you're labeling this as HDP. The only thing that's really different in the box itself is that 1080p screen instead of a 4K screen. Same chipset. So why? Tell me why do I have to have a separate set of Zen tables and a separate set of Magic Pixel tables? Why can't I just buy everything that's 4 to 4K and use it on this machine here?
Because it's gonna be a different file for this
Yeah,
machine.
but it's the same chipset.
So it doesn't matter though. It's running on a different at a different resolution and all that, on the screen. So Zen's gonna have to recode every table. Magic Pixel probably, you know, and once they set it up, they probably just run it through a process and add a little few lines of code. But it's stupid. It's like I said, it doesn't make no sense. You
Yeah.
should be able to, but you should be able to run the four, or maybe it is running a 4K. If it's running the 4K tables and they're just making the codes different, and I don't know, it don't
No, I
make
mean,
sense.
in my opinion, like
Can't be
just
running.
let the screen down res it, right? It's a 1080p screen. Even though the game's running at 4K, you can play Xbox, you know, switch from a 4K screen to a 1080p screen, no problem. Yeah, I could play 4K on a 1080p TV. Exactly,
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. Um, the game will just run better because it's not having to shell out. It doesn't have to
process as much.
process all the extra pixels and stuff like that. Like it should just run better. Same as that chipset, but you just downgrading the picture quality. That's basically it. Um, so why did I just my thing is like it doesn't
Why
make any sense to me that
separate?
it has to have its own separate
Yeah.
price point. It has to have its own separate price point and different set of game packs.
Well, not just that. Like, think about the rollout. Like, we're still waiting on Zen to catch up with the packs they got out on console,
Yeah.
pinball M packs, all that. Like, imagine how long people who buy this, they're going to be waiting to get all the packs. Like, you don't know what that rollout's going to be like. And you see from 4KP owners and HD owners, you see their track record like delay, 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 delay. They set dates, they can't hit them. So that's the only thing I feel bad for people who walk into Sam's Club and see this and they're like, oh my God, I love the turtles. I love pinball. This is dope. convince their wife to let them buy one. Then they get it home and they realize they can't partake in half these conversations we're having right now in the chat or the shows because they got to wait on a whole separate release date. And yeah, maybe it'll be day and date with us, but they got a lot of catching up to do on that end if it's going to be separate packs.
Yeah, like why are you creating so much more work for the developers at Zen and Magic Pixel to create a whole new
I don't know.
set for another machine? Like, because right now, the only table that's available, if you bought this right now, if you went up to Sam's, bought this, brought it home, and set it up, the only thing you can play is Turtles. You can't play anything else.
If this was a micro, I would understand it. I would say, "Oh, I get it. Okay, this is the upgrade from the micro HD, and you can play this on tables, on the go. And you got a
Yeah,
little tabletop pinball machine. It's kind of a miniature 4KP. It's going to have its own rollout. It would make more sense to me. But
yeah,
this being like I don't know, I guess the cheap version of the 4KP. I'm not really feeling it, and I definitely don't like that back glass. Being smaller and being surrounded in plexi and bezeled up like that. I don't know, just everything about it looks cheaper than a 4KP to me.
yeah,
So in hindsight, as much as people complain about the 4KP, I'm so glad I bought mine when I did, bro. So glad. I spent maybe what, I don't know, a few hundred more than this and got it.
yeah. So
Fully loaded solenoids, SSF kit, all that.
yeah, so RetroTech X said it the best when he said, "Who's this product for? If you have a 4KP, this is not for you.
No.
You're gonna have to rebuy all your packs again." And it's basically a 4KP light, in my opinion. This is not for you. If you are upgrading from an HD, I would say yes. It's just be an upgrade for you because now you're able to play Zen. You don't have a 2-screen machine; you have a 3-screen machine now.
Mhm.
So I think it's a worthy upgrade for you if you're coming from an HD.
You don't need no Vibs thing or nothing, whatever,
Exactly.
and then at the same time, but it would be an upgrade for you, but you can't bring your packs over from the HD.
Correct. You have to rebuy it again. So
Rebuy.
either way you're screwed. If you're downgrading or upgrading, you're screwed. You got to rebuy all your packs. So basically, this is for a whole new customer base. Customer that's going to walk by Sam's and see a demo unit, play it, and be like, "I love turtles. I love pinball, or I think I like pinball. I wouldn't mind having this in my house."
Mhm.
Currently, it's what, $11.99, right? But it goes down to $9.99 on Black Friday at Sam's. That's why you see this Leonardo chat window right here saying $9.99 only. So, but
Yeah.
back to the slide here, optional accessories, SSF kit, great. That's an optional accessory. Too bad SSF kit sold out. Arcade control panel, it's the same exact size. So yes, you can get what you got, 6, and get the joystick, trackball, and buttons.
Mhm.
What's surprising to me is the solenoids are now an optional accessory. Why?
Because it's easier for them to shove these out, out the warehouse and on the back of a truck without installing them. you know, and most people, once they buy it, they're probably not going to go through the process of doing that SSF install and the solenoids install.
Yeah,
I'm the average Sam's Club person who buys this, like you said, on a whim, kind of on a got my tax money or whatever the case kind of whim. So yeah, to me, it's just you're just hearing yourself press generic Samwas and while you're playing this, I don't know. It just takes away from the immersion that the 4KP actually offers. So I
yeah,
I don't get this, but maybe there's something to this I'm not understanding. Maybe it's gonna sell like hotcakes, and you know there'll be a whole another audience joining us soon. Who
Yeah.
knows?
So, um, what the crazy part is that you're selling this product now in Sam stores right now. You can go pick one up. The solenoids as an optional accessory still says coming soon. Like it would be so smart if they had these available now, so that you can go to their e-store and just be like, "Oh crap, I can go. Let me go ahead and pick up the solenoids. I want them in my machine." Even though I agree with you, Retro Tech X, they are loud as shit, and to me, I turn them off. They're useless to me.
Oh,
Now,
great.
when they did the last firmware update, so that you could, when they brought that menu option back, so that you can add it back on or turn it back on, I turned it back on, played a couple games. I was like, "Yep, too loud. Turn them back off."
Are you talking about the exciters or solenoids?
No, the ones where you hit the flipper buttons and you hear that click, click, click.
Yeah, solenoids.
Yeah, I turned them off.
You're crazy.
It's so much better when you do a live stream with them turned off.
Maybe a live stream, but that's a special circumstance for you, sir. Pete
Yeah.
G, I'm with Pete G. I love my solenoids. I think that's what brings the whole immersion to the machine, that and the SSF kit. If not, it just feel like, I don't know, the same as playing on console kind of.
Retro Tech X. I'll be reviewing this next week. Hopefully, I'm curious to see if the solenoids are modular now or not. So, tell me about how you're going to be doing that, my man. Are you getting one? Or are you just going to a Sam store just to check it out? Stitches by Steve. Hey guys, how you doing, buddy? Way too fast for you. Good to see you as well. Arcade Jam Gaming. Fat Hog. Man, good to see everybody coming in and buy. Oh, AtGames is sending one for you to review. Oh, that's cool, nice, man. Congratulations. All right. Well, this is what it looks like if you go to the local Sam store. They AtGames is shouting this out, showing that it's in stores and taking photos. As you can see, yes, it is $11.99. But if you are curious about buying one, wait till Black Friday. It's $9.99.
I still feel we'll see more versions of this than we will 4KPs moving forward.
Oh yeah. Then there's something else I want to point out, like a little Easter egg I found, and I'll tell you about. But who said it? Dadgummit. Go through the chat. Somebody said something I want to bring up. Yeah, it's totally for new customers. If the 4K packs rolled over, it would make sense. Absolutely. A Zen capable micro would be mine in a hurry. Yeah, mine too. Dang it.
You gotta talk.
There it is. Pinball Net.
Too. You can't just talk about the good. You gotta tell buyers what they're getting into because they might not know.
Yeah,
they could buy all the packs we could buy.
Yeah, I just wish AtGames would have pointed that out more. Been a little bit more clear about that. Is Pinball Net active for HDP? I do believe it is because they've been testing it. Because one day I turned on my machine, my 4KP, and I went through my menu system and I accidentally hit two buttons. And I saw that there was a Pinball Net HDP that popped up on my screen. And there was one game that was on there, and it was Cue Ball Wizard. And I was like, oh, okay. They're testing it. And this was like 3 days before they even announced, before the Turtles machine even got leaked. Like the instruction manual got leaked. So why have memory on a machine if you need online to play? For installation, I guess. That's it.
Well, people who buy this and people who buy this won't even probably get the best version of the Turtles table. The 4KP owners will probably have a better resolution and frame rate.
Yeah. All right, guys. So go to buy your local Sam stores if you all want to see it in person. Magic Castle Deluxe also got an update the same day that the two Elvira tables came out.
Well, also the same day that HD owners got Magic Castle.
Correct. Which is a great thing. So
they've been waiting on that since we got it for a while.
Yeah, so it's been what 3 months since this has come out.
Mhm.
6. Me and you reviewed it with No Good Gophers. I don't exactly remember the number of that episode it was, but it was the episode with No Good Gophers. Do you remember what your rating was?
Probably 7 something, 7.5.
Yeah. Oh, let me refresh your memory.
But with that said, the major glaring issues is
there you go.
That broken secondary playfield, and the fact that this isn't out on HD. I think those are their main glaring issues. Yeah. And then the table layout's not that great, So for me, it was a subpar experience. I would give this a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
I would definitely caution people, if you got the disposable income, you want to add it to your collection, go right ahead. I'm not going to knock you for doing it, but I wouldn't.
Look at your hair. Look at your hair, bro. Yeah.
Oh man, 3 months went by crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember giving it a 6, but yeah, I remember it had some issues, but.
Yep. And I was a little bit more harsh with it because, like I said, you didn't really know that you couldn't get up to. You didn't at first. We thought we didn't know how to get up to the second playfield. Didn't realize the game was broken, and then I knew it was broken. But let's see what my rating was. Yeah. So yeah, this is more or less a wait to buy. Definitely buy on sale. Because I mean, like I said, besides that elephant in the room, you can score pretty high if you hit your multipliers and your skill shots over and over again. And
it's not one of the worst Magic Pixel tables, but it's not one of their best either. So
yeah, it's far from the best. It's mid in my opinion.
What would you score this out of 10?
If it didn't have any issues, let's just say it doesn't have any issues, it's perfectly playing the way it is, it would be like a low 7, maybe high 6.
But it has those issues.
But because it has those issues, man, I can't give anything higher than a 4.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
That's difficult to watch.
I thought it was a good idea to throw it up there, man. I was like back to memory lane.
I felt like I was back in court, and they were like, "Run the tape."
Yeah, run the tape back.
You right? You said that shit, right?
Yeah.
No. I didn't do nothing. I don't know nothing.
So yeah, yesterday was the last day of the 50% off sale. That game was a part of it. And if you were able to snag it for $4, yeah, you got a great deal. Like that game is worth it. To me, like I said, wait for a good sale. To me, it was worth it.
Yeah.
It's still about a 6 for me, man.
I replayed it.
6. If it wasn't so hard to start a mode, because even when after they fixed it and I went back and played it, I still couldn't start a mode to save my damn life. I could not hit that spot. But thankfully, the second playfield does work. It's easy to get up there, and it's easy to score points up there and complete all the mini modes.
Yeah, I think my score kind of stands. It didn't make the table much better for me. My experience on the table, them even fixing it, but I appreciate them doing it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Troy. Star God Deluxe, far superior if you had to choose between the two.
Yeah, I would agree with that too. I think we definitely scored Star God better.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But like I said, man, like the new DMD style, the artwork for that table. I remember in your review, you said you had a lot of album covers from like Bone Thugs and Harmony and stuff, and that table kind of reminded you of that.
Yeah. They just had like random stuff on there.
Yeah, so man, it was good to go back and watch that and be like, ha.
Yeah, I had to rewatch it one of these days on
Yeah, well, we'll have to do like an end of year. Well, we still got to do where we rate all it. We'll go through all our previous ratings of our of the tables and say what we scored them and everything based on rankings of what we scored them over the year. I think that'd be fun.
What's up next?
So, yeah, there you go. There's your Magic Pixel update, guys. It's to me, it was definitely worth the sale. If you pick it up for HD, I think it's good enough to pick up for your HD for your micro or your eventually HDP. Even if a 4KP, man, it's a decent game. All right, so did the Magic Castle Deluxe review. The only thing that's next, man, is the topic of the hour. So
yeah, I respect it.
Yeah. So Elvira and the Party Monsters, man. So got delayed for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was about 2 weeks since everyone else got it. And
I'm sorry. Scared Stiff was delayed for 2 weeks. AtGames didn't even acknowledge this table even existed at all on their Facebook post.
Yeah, it still was 2 weeks.
Yeah. We knew we were getting it. So I'm going to have some gameplay playing off in the background while me and Six talk about this. I'm trying to see what's the best way to do this. No. Sorry. Getting used to the new layout. Anyway, that works. All right. Oh yeah, don't worry. I got Elvira attract modes working. I'm just trying to figure out a good balance for it. All right, Elvira and Party Monsters, my man. How much time did you get with the table?
Well, first of all, I've never played this before, so this is my first time ever playing this table.
Yep.
Secondly, how much time did I get to play the table? Not too much. I mean, played it a little bit today. I probably played it for a half hour, 35 minutes the day it came out. And then today probably played it for about 40 minutes or so. So about that much, but yeah. Anything else you wanted to ask me?
Well, I mean, have you tried it on any other platforms?
No, I've never played this. This is it. This is my first time playing this, and I'll say, like, I did go to Cleveland Gaming Classic this year and did a little video for that, and I was able to actually play Scared Stiff there. So going into this, I already kind of was like, all right, I know this precedes Scared Stiff chronologically, but so I was expecting, a downgrade as far as like kind of technologically where pinball kind of went.
Yeah.
But as soon as I seen the table, I was like, damn, bro, I love the way this table looks. Like this, I almost like the way this table just looks visually more than Scared Stiff.
Yeah.
Just it's super retro to me. It reminds me of, my era.
Yeah, dude, the colors pop.
Yeah, they really do, right?
Yeah. So, and also, I want to say shout out to Zen Studios because this is not a port. This is built from the ground up on AtGames, because if you look at the release notes for this game, it's not a 1260 display; it's a 1440 display. right? It's a true 2K display. So this game is properly POV'd. In other words, point of view. It's like Fat Hog. Fat Hog hates a bunch of Zen tables on the 4KP because of the way the point of view is not exactly the way he feels like the way it should be.
The perspective is off on a lot of the tables,
Right.
You get a lot of wasted space on a table.
Yeah.
That could be dialed in a little bit better just to kind of, take full advantage of that display. Yeah. This table looks phenomenal, and yeah. Elvira up there on the cauldron and all the little extra effects, Zen does to spice up the tables. I actually like on this table.
Yeah, this is probably besides Scared Stiff, this is probably one of the most beautiful tables to look at and play on the 4KP.
It's dope.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll go that far. It's dope. One of the first thoughts I had when I started playing this was like, you can ask Unc, I swear to God. I was like, this table it so reminds me of like a 89 era table. And then sure as hell, I looked online and it came out in 89. And I'm like, just era like tech and all that, So I was like, it's more difficult. It's way more challenging than Scared Stiff to me. Not that Scared Stiff isn't challenging, but this is definitely more challenging. And what I found out was when I was playing it today was like, bro, you got to be almost a next level pinball player to do really good on this table. Like I was, I've been playing pinball for quite a while now, and I'm definitely a casual pinball player, so I'm not here to brag or nothing, but like to compete with some of the people that are in this chat that get on them leaderboards, even my co-hosts, like to compete on them leaderboards, to even try to get in the top 100, it's challenging.
Yeah.
And especially on popular tables like this, so when I was playing this today, I wasn't playing it like I played it 2 days ago. I was playing it totally different. Like just the way I was trying to keep up with that, because that pinball gets to moving fast.
Yeah.
And I just had a whole different style of gameplay. I was starting to feel my shots a little different, and I started to see how people could rack up their scores. But when it came time to execute, I kept failing. So I think I just best. I don't know if I still don't mark my words. I don't know if I still did, but I think I just barely bested your score, and I was behind quite a few of the people in the chat in the high scores. I think I'm like top 30 or something on here.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at, but I know when I recorded this footage earlier today, I was recording it because I was like, and I kept recording it because I was like, damn, this is the best game I've ever had on this table. I think I ended up scoring like 9 million points, which is no near the top, the back glass scores. And shout out to Mad Ben Han, because that score that you got, dude, you're going to be number one forever. I don't think anybody's ever going to touch that score. That score is ridiculous. What was it, 130 something?
Yeah, the thing is, the way they just do that stuff like so consistently is what gets me. Is I'll have 20 bad games for one good one, but my one good one, like I said, when I get on a roll and I'm like, oh, this is where I get these millions. This is where I keep going. I get multi-ball, and then I just fail to execute. And I hit a bad shot, and them out lanes get hungry.
Yeah. 136 million for Mad Ben Han. Second place has 38? Yeah, 38 million is second place. Like
I put up like 11 or something like that.
Congratulations, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. Like this game, it can be difficult, man, because the ball is the game plays. Yeah, like I know somebody said it. Yeah, Fat Hog. Like Dr. Dude and his excellent Ray. This game has similar similar ramp shots and stuff to it as this game. This game has very similar ramp shots to that.
Yeah, the monster slide's kind of hard to get up. Pause.
Yeah.
And, you know, that extra ball shot could be a little difficult. But
when
yeah.
you're doing multi-ball, even when you're in multi-ball, like doing the left ramp to right ramp to get the jackpot is like
Yeah, it could be difficult, but I was starting to get it a little bit together today. But then, like I said, when it comes time to execute on the multi-ball, I always fail. Like I said, the mile lanes end up hungry, and I end up feeding them, and it don't work out.
Yeah. Well, there's your answer right here. RetroTech X. It's the same designer as Party Zone and Dr. Dude, so totally makes sense, man.
I guess so.
Which I guess you kind of knew that in a way, because if you think about it, Party Zone, even though it's party animals and not party monsters, you do have Dr. Dude on that table. You have what's it called?
This feels a little bit more forgiving than those, so a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah. And it's a simple game, man. You got your ball lock ramp on orbit on the left.
Yeah.
You got your ramp on the left. You got your ramp on the right, and another orbit on the right. It's a fan out table, and then you got stuff that you could hit in the center that can bounce easily, make your ball fall down the middle, like drain straight down the middle.
To play this on the 4KP, though, is a dope experience, bro.
Oh, God, yes.
It really looks gorgeous on the 4KP. And the SSF, I heard people asking about that. I think it sounds great on
it. And the Boogie Monsters, man, when they do their dancing stuff, the SSF kit sounds good.
Yeah, they sound like actual, little figurines clacking around.
Yeah, and the pop bumpers too, man. They sound great as well.
Yeah.
Party Monsters gives you 5 extra balls too. Party Zone, you dead.
I definitely like the theming of this way more than the Party Zone tables too. Like Elvira as a character, I grew up watching her show, and it fits that Halloween theme. I do, as much as people complain, I do want to give Zen credit for at least getting us out right before Halloween. We needed something, we needed something, either pinball M or this, and this was to me like perfect, and I never got to play it. And I really actually, the first day, I was like, damn, this is tough. This is a tough table, like I'm like, it's gorgeous, but it's tough. Like, I don't know if I'm really enjoying this as much as I should. Today, I actually really enjoyed this table. I started getting on a roll. I started feeling my shots out a little better, predicting where the ball was going to land, and it's just, it's definitely challenging, but it's fun. I love all the call outs, and I know we're going to get to Scared Stiff next, but this kind of basically is the prequel where that's the sequel, and it kind of like lays the groundwork for what Scared Stiff becomes.
Yeah. Man, yeah, this table, it kind of reminded me of how I felt about Whitewater. And, I was not excited about that pack coming out. And I didn't like Whitewater at first, especially when I played it on the arcade 1-up. The more I played on the 4KP, the more I played it, and the better I got at it, and the more in the zone I got, the more I enjoyed it. It became my favorite table of the pack. Now, in this case, it's like this is feeling the same kind of way, where the more I play this table, I love Scared Stiff, but the more I play this table, the more I truly is starting to really enjoy this table, even though it's simple. Hit one ramp, hit the other ramp, lock balls, start multi-ball, hit left ramp, hit right ramp. Hit the left ramp to light up and spell Elvira. Get the 3 million jackpot shooting up the center,
Understanding it's simple, but the executing is where the difficulty comes in, hitting some of these shots. That's why I say it's challenging.
Yeah.
What's your score on this?
Oh, solid 9.5.
9.5, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if I had to give it like a whole number scale, I would drop it down to a 9, but I want to give it a 9.5, dude. This is some of the best that Zen has done building this game from ground up. The more you play this table, the more fun you're going to have, the less frustrated you're going to be. But even if you do have like a frustrating moment, you're just like, one more game. I'm going to get better at this.
I'm going to give the score I ever give table.
You're breaking up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Am I good? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to give this score I've never given a table. So I've never given this score out before.
Okay.
But don't get excited because it's an 8.75.
8.75.
Yep. It's almost a 9.
Okay.
It's almost a 9. It's just not. It's not one of the greatest pinball tables I've ever played. But in how they translated it, I think it's gorgeous. I've heard some people complain that it looks a little cartoony.
Yeah,
I would agree. I think they brightened up the saturation a little bit and made it pop a little bit more, and animated it a little bit more. And I don't think that hurts this table then, compared in contrast to the physical version, but it's not pinball greatness, but it's right on the cusp of that. It's close. It's very close. And it's an 8.75. It's a banger. It's a great table. Is it worth 15? That's the other question.
Yeah, because
15, because this is how I score my tables, and I don't feel this table really, $9.99 would have been.
Oh yeah, that's perfect to know.
I only scored it the 9. I'd have gave it a 9, but for the 15, for what it is and how it plays, it's cool. It's fun. It's cool. I love having it in my collection. 9.5. I see y'all in the chat. I respect y'all. I respect it. I respect your score. Just respect my 8.75. I'm very critical on these scores.
Yeah. $30 for the 2 tables was a very, very hard pill for me to swallow. Like that, to me, that was a lot of money that I had to shell out because as bad, like at the top of the show, we talked about how bad everything is out there and bills are piling up and everything like that. And
inflation and jobs ain't what they should to match inflation and all this, believe me, we're all being worked enough, and it's crazy. But at the same time, like the other thing about that is knowing like, well, if I pay this now, I'm probably have to keep paying this and paying it every time a table come out. That's something I like, and that's what I was saying a long time ago too. Like you were saying that the prices were going to go up, but I was saying that. I remember Michael B was saying there's no indication prices are going up, and I was like, okay, just wait, okay, watch, because we're always paying a premium for Zen packs, because they got to implement the HDP, and here you can see that here on. Initially, it was advertised as $10. Now it's $15.
Yeah. So no. Jason Alien, I think this is the new price point for Zen packs, man. I think $15 is where it's going to go.
Yeah.
So I think this is the first.
You might see certain Zen originals cheap if they're older. You know what I mean?
I can see Zen originals being like $9 or maybe $10.
But when you start doing all these licenses, whether it be Universal or Elvira or anything, it's going to be 15.
Yeah. And the 3-pack tables that were 15, I think they'll go up to 20
okay, Retro Tech X. I thought you were saying 9.5 not in my score. You only
no, he's like you. He's gonna give it an 8. But the reason why I give it a 9.5 is because of how beautiful it is. And to me, it's one of those games where the more I play, the more I enjoy it.
Yeah, the same for me. When today, like I said, I played it totally different than I did the day before because I knew a little bit more about the table, and it just for me, I was having more fun, and I was like, wait, you have to play this at like a high level, like pinball. Like I have to be really paying attention. I can't really casually play this table. You gotta, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I actually want to come back to this and try to get a little higher on the leaderboard.
Yeah, sorry, Jason. Let me rephrase that. So, like, Wild West Rampage, $5, right? Free on other pinball effects platforms, but on here, yeah, I think that's going to go up to $10 from 5.
Yeah.
Licensed tables like Williams tables, I think, yeah, those individual tables, they're going to go up to 15.
I
think the 3-packs are going up to 25
across the board for now.
Yeah.
For Zen packs, $5 increase. If it was $5, it'd probably be 10. If it was 10, it'd be 15.
Yeah, and the $15 packs, I think they'll probably go up to either 20 or 25, depending on what it is.
As long as they keep these tables, coming, and they're willing to go back and do patches and upgrades, I'd like to see fixes. If you're gonna charge us this premium price, be willing to do some fixes then. AtGames too.
So Jason, originally, I think I saw, from what I understood when I worked at AtGames and they first announced that Zen was going to be going up, I think single packs were going to go up to 9, and then the triple packs were going to go up to 21 or 27. Is what I think I was told.
I don't know about that, but I could see Arabian Nights being like 10, 15 too.
I think they were going to do those at $9.
So certain ones they know are classics though, and bangers that people are gonna want.
Yeah, the straight Williams tables should be 10, premium 15s, and originals 7 or 8. Fair. Yeah. We'll see though on November 14th, and we'll see who was right or who was wrong. But yeah, if AtGames is telling you, hey, Zen packs are going up, you better get them now before they go up, that's usually a telltale sign that you're not going to be very happy about the prices that are coming out, and they know you're not.
So any last words about this table?
No. If like I said, if you felt like this table is not as good as Scared Stiff, probably because it's more difficult, number one. Number two, it's hard. It's an older style table. But like I said, what really got me to this table and really enjoyed it is, being that it's a difficult table, the more I played it, the more I really, really started to enjoy it. This table has replayability for me. I'm going to keep coming back. No matter what time of the year it is, this thing's going to always be in my rotation of tables to keep playing. Just like Whitewater has become.
I will say it's hilarious. Elvira says, "Ooh, nice organ on this table."
Yeah. That's a nice organ.
That's hilarious.
All right. So 8.75, 9.5. Let's go to the main event. And man, oh man. So I've been spoiled. I've been playing this on VPX standalone for a year now. So I got to play, I guess a recreation of it or whatever, the ported, whatever it is. Somebody made it on VPX. I've been playing a VPX standalone on AtGames for a year now, and this has been one of the tables that I've always played over and over and over again. So I'm very, very, very familiar with this table. Now I will have to say I was super excited when this got announced that this was coming to the 4KP. I don't have to worry about the VPX standalone launcher being expired. I don't have to wait. I don't have to be connected to the internet anymore. I can just play it. This is a one table I've been really wanting Zen to do, and so happy that they've done it. And now it's on my 4KP. I'm the happiest guy in the world. Now I will say this: this table is so much easier on here than it is on VPX standalone. I have never been to the wizard mode on this table on VPX standalone.
Yeah,
I can do it. I can do it multiple times on this.
I definitely couldn't do it on the physical version, but I did it on this.
Yeah. I have to say though, man, the wizard mode on this, holy crap, that's one of the best wizard modes I've ever seen.
It is fun.
Just and then the table just freaks out like you broke it. I love it, man.
Yeah, like I never seen. That's what I thought. I thought it was bugging out at first. I'm like, where this is like, is this a bug? Like we're gonna complain about tonight? And then, I just did that today before I got on here. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
So I end up doing it in this video, which is great. So if y'all haven't seen the wizard mode on this, you will get to see it. But now, all right, this is one of the tables where I was like, okay, Zen hasn't done an active backglass at all, and they're not going to. So the active backglass is very important on this game. What are y'all going to do, Zen? And I'm happy to say, as much as a little bit I was disappointed with the way they've done it, I'm not mad. Because at least you're able to see it. And it's it's playable, right? There it is.
Without giving my score away, this is definitely taking my score down.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was one of the people that was posting on Zen Studios Facebook and commenting, are you going to have a dynamic backglass for this? Are you going to have a dynamic backglass for this? Every time they were posting, trying to get a response. And when they delayed it, I was like, maybe they're going to fix that. Maybe they're going to like see if there's a way they could work that out. And the fact they didn't, for me, was underwhelming, like a major disappointment. When I heard and seen it for myself, I was like, damn, man. Like it really detracts from the fact we have a backglass that could be active and they're just not implementing it. And then they're upcharging us on the pack in contrast to console. So for me, it pissed me off, to be honest.
No, I totally agree, because if you think about it, man, like I said, I've been spoiled. I've been playing this on VPX standalone for the past year, and that has an active backglass. The backglass, there is no rotating the screen or moving the screen or anything like that. You just look up at your backglass and spider's moving.
Yeah, and that's how it should be here.
Yeah,
there's no reason it shouldn't be, and that's what I was getting at with Zen. If they want to charge us as premium or AtGames for these packs moving forward, I'm okay with it. But use the tech you actually have. Use the tech. They can do it. We've seen Farsight Studios do it, have active backglass on their tables.
Yep.
We've seen Magic Pixel do it.
Yep.
Zen's just not doing it, so they're being lazy with these ports.
There it is, being lazy,
and that kind of pisses me off. But with that said, does it function? Can you use it? Is it game breaking? No, it actually works. You can still enjoy this table the way it is, but it just pisses me off because it's like, well, I got all this supposedly premium tech here to implement these features, and you're just not using it on one of the tables that really deserves to have that feature.
Yeah. So yeah, it is. Is it lazy, or is there some kind of tech limitation that we don't know about? I mean, if Magic Pixel can do it and Farsight can do it, Zen should be able to do it. I don't think it's. The thing is, man,
possibilities for Zen. I think they're just trying to get caught up and get the packs out and keep a steady pace and keep the stick to their release dates, for console and this device. But yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's laziness on that side. I think just on the port side, I don't think they care enough right now about us, And I think if they know we care about that shit, they might put the work in and do it. But I don't think they think we care that much,
Oh, dude, we're as pinball enthusiasts, man. Even if you're a casual player, like you want everything to work like it's supposed to. And I totally agree, Dennis B. Like anytime you did OTG with Pinball FX, you had to supply your own back glass images. They did not provide them. Like you'd have to source your own.
Yeah.
And then if you get VPX, everything's already set up. There's code for everything, and it works like it's supposed to. So they should be able to do it. Now, are they trying to say like, are they going to try and blame AtGames and say, well, if AtGames will pay us more money to implement that, we'll do it for them? Or is it a money issue? Is it a research and development issue? Because you got people doing it for free on VPX, and it wouldn't hurt to reach out to somebody if you want code or figure out how to do that, to make it done.
What hurts is giving them $15 and they don't put the work in to make this the $15 version when it's $99 everywhere else. Because it'd be nice to go back to the people that played this on console and be like, wait till you play it on my 4KP. And you see how it really recreates the physical pinball machine.
Yeah.
But instead I get this Pinball FX version on my 4KP,
So for future reference, guys, when Pinball FX Pack 9 comes out, it's got Black Knight 2000, Bonsai Run, and I forget the third table. Oh, Earthshaker. Bonsai Run, when you hit the second playfield up top, it's going to do just like this. The screen's going to slide down, and you're going to get the second playfield on the playfield and not on the back glass.
Yeah,
exactly how it's going to be played. But it also, to be fair, that's how it played on VPX too, because technically the Bonsai Run didn't have a back glass; it had a topper.
With that said, I really enjoyed this table.
Yes.
Boom,
here you go.
And also, I wanted to
Dude, when that goes off, all those sound effects, sorry, I know I interrupted you and everything, but
no, I was just saying turn it down a little bit.
Oh, my bad. When that goes off with this SSF kit, oh my god.
Oh yeah. Like you said, I thought I broke the table, or I thought I found a bug or something. I'm like, what is going on? But yeah. I wanted to reiterate what I seen in the chat. Like, one of the dope things about this table and these two tables in general is the fact there was no censorship involved. You're getting the actual sound effects from the ROMs, the actual voice samples. There's plenty of sexual innuendos in both these tables, which I think are hilarious. This will scare your pants off, or the I'm having multiple jackpots, and I don't know. There's just so many crazy ones. This thing is huge. She says, there's when you get the shrunken head thing, she's like, oh, you always wanted a little head. And there's just so many little sexual innuendos. This table is mad horny, son. This table is horny. that is my review. This table is horny.
Yeah. What are you, dead? I'll wake him up. Watch this.
Yeah. Oh, she's like, yeah, I'll get him up. I'm like, oh, she's crazy. Like, it totally reminds me of Elvira. You got good head. Yeah. There's all kinds of little, like I said, the fact that they didn't censor this, that is like the greatest part about it to me. Just is everything that's Elvira, and both tables, and I was just a little upset about them not using the back glass. That really kind of pissed me off because I was like, damn, man. After playing this in person at Cleveland Gaming Classic and seeing the spider spin, I was like, that would be so cool on a 4KP. And they didn't do that, and that pissed me off. But with that said, looking past that, everything else about this table is great. It's definitely probably a top 10 table for me now. Like right now, it's probably in my top 10 tables right now. At least right now. I'm just Halloween season. I'm feeling, I'm just really digging this table. I had a great time playing it today. The monster crate in the middle is dope. Everything about this table is dope, man.
Yeah, all the call outs, the animations, sound effects, dude, this table I will always this is gonna be in my rotation as well. Like both Elvira tables are in my permanent rotation from here on out.
They're like the sexual innuendos, they don't end. They're like, let's see how stiff you can get. And then they got the all the different spine chilling or whatever it is, all the different modes you go through to get to the wizard mode, and yeah, it's dope, man. It's dope. It's just a fun table, great layout. It's really, to me, the evolution of Party Monsters. They just took everything that was great about that table and just made it way better and way more enjoyable. It's way easier to get multi-ball on this.
Yeah, and my only wish now is if Stern can get to stick out their ass about virtual pinball tables and let Zen recreate their tables in virtual pinball format. That way we can get the third one of the series, which is Elvira and House of Horrors.
I don't think they'll ever do that.
No, they won't, man. But it just
I could see that.
Think about it. If you think about it, we would have Black Knight, Stern's version of the Black Knight. We would have Elvira and House of Horrors and
all kinds of great tables. I mean,
all kinds of great tables.
But I could see them before they would give that money to Zen. Like almost finding their own development team to do their own stuff. And then put their name on it and be a competitor with Zen before that in a different format.
Yeah.
Just they seem to have the money.
Yeah. Oh, you're absolutely right, Fat Hawk. The Blood Kiss edition on PPX is great. Oh man. So what would you rate this table, my man?
So outside of, like I said, that back glass issue, that was my glaring issue with this pack. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have a big issue with paying $15 for this table. It's a table. I honestly wouldn't. It's that great of a gameplay experience outside of the back glass not being dynamic, active, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this is a 9 for me, and it would be a 9.5 if it wasn't for the back glass switch, screen switching. Like it takes me out of the immersiveness of the table a little bit. So yeah, this is a 9, slightly higher than Party Monsters, but yeah, 9, even 9.
Yeah. The fact that I never played Party Monsters before it came onto the 4KP. The fact that I've been playing this for over a year on VPX standalone, I know how it plays. It plays so much easier on the 4KP. Colors, again, vibrant, very colorful, very fun table. This is also in the top 10 with Party Monsters as well. To me, this was the one table I've always wanted. Very much like Michael B. This is the one table I've always wanted on that I wanted Zen to do. It's the one table I always wanted to come to the 4KP. This is the reason to own a 4KP. But with that said, I've been spoiled. I've been playing this for a long time. So my score is going to drop a little bit because of that. The fact that I never played Party Monsters before, and like I said, the more I play that one, I enjoy it. This one I already enjoyed from day one.
Yeah, but how does this compare to the VPX version?
The VPX version is harder, but it plays very similar too.
Have you ever played the physical version?
No, I've never seen the physical version ever in my life. Like, no matter where I went, it was never. I'll take that back. I did see it at Pinball Expo in Chicago last year, but it was not playable. It was one of those display ones that they had where they were like, "Oh, check out the pin lights that you can install on a machine." I'm like, "Well, can I play it?" No, we just want to demo the lights for you and show what they look like, the LED lights or whatever on it. So, VPX plays closer to the real one in my opinion. Yeah, so like the ball is not as heavy in VPX.
Yeah, this seemed a little bit more forgiving than the physical version, I was gonna say, for sure.
Yeah, this one's just much easier. But so with that, like I said, with all that, being way familiar for his table for over a year now, I do like the actual the graphical upgrades and stuff, the extra Williams stuff going on. It's not, to me, it's not super distracting. I could play with the stuff on. Like some tables I need to turn off the extra stuff, but this one's not distracting at all. And it's, to me, it adds to the table a lot, gives it a lot more personality. But with the back glass issues as well, on top of that, not being implemented and all that kind of stuff to bring it to more real life. So if I'm giving Party Monsters a 9.5, now I'm just going to give this I want to say like a 9 or a 9.25,
You like it less than Party Monsters, or you're just because? See, are
No,
you?
it's because of the issues I have with it, and that I'm more familiar with this table. I totally enjoy this table.
System. It's
but
correct.
Party Monsters, I want to keep coming back to. I want to get better at it.
Yeah, but like that's not how I score I'm scoring my tables like how I love the ones I'm gonna love more in the long run, kind of deal. Like
I don't know. I enjoy both of them.
I do, yeah, I do, but I definitely think Scared Stiff is the better of the two tables. Would you agree?
Yeah.
But you're scoring Scared Stiff less than Party Monster.
Yeah.
You see the conflict there?
Yeah, I know. Oh it's because of the back glass issues and the familiarity of the table I am with it, man. I don't know.
The back glass, I could definitely respect that.
Yeah.
That's a glaring issue this table has, especially for the $5 price increase over console. But I still think it's.
And I am a little sore that they announced it at $10, and then they're like, "No, it's 15."
It's definitely the better of the two tables. The unique flippers, are dope on this too. It's random size. But yeah, this table's great. It's the evolution of Party Monsters to me. It's definitely the better of the two for sure. If you had to pick one of the two packs to buy tonight, buy this one.
Yeah. If you had to pick one of the two, get Scared Stiff. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I just really, Party Monsters surprised me. That I was like, how much the fun factor and just the wanting to come back to it over and over and over again.
That's cool.
That's the way I kind of explain it. I know I'm kind of weird about it, but
I just like to give you a hard time.
To me, Party Monsters has no issues, right? The back glass is like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
The only thing about Party Monsters that is not like the real pinball machine is the DMD. There was no DMD. It had a scoreboard at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, on the back glass.
On the back glass, correct.
Which is where Zen should put it. If they start using dynamic back glasses. So technically it's kind of got a similar issue, just not, not as jarring where the back glass drops down to the play field like it is in this.
Takes you out, and takes you out of the immersion.
Yeah, right. So but this table is still plenty of fun, bro. So much fun to be had. Perfect Halloween table. I say both these packs, single packs, are must-haves. Just buy them. Get it over with. Don't rob yourself of a good time this Halloween. Get these packs.
Yeah, both of these will probably be in everybody's top 10 of favorite tables. I know Fat Hog, you love the POVs on both of these tables. That's a big deal for you.
If you grew up watching Elvira too, like there's hella nostalgic vibes there too, you know. So
yeah,
and all her call outs are hilarious. So
yeah,
it's plenty of humor to the table. Great visual graphics. They play great, you know. They play great, and that's the main thing. The tables play great.
exactly. So yeah, guys, don't hate me for my scoring. I know it's weird now that I think about it, but I'm gonna stick to it, man. I'm having more fun.
It's gonna bother them all night, y'all. It's gonna bother them all night.
It's gonna bother me all night now. I'm gonna put everybody else's in shock too. I know I put Jason in shock earlier when I was like price changes.
Drop your scores in the chat, y'all. If y'all still watching, drop your scores in the chat for this table on the 4KB.
See, Penny K gives this an 8.5.
Nice. That's a respectable score, you know. I guess. I think it's a great table though.
Yeah. So I mean, like to me, like if they implemented the code into the backlash, man, this table would be an easy 10. Easy 10 for me.
Yeah, well, it'd be a 9.5 for me, you know.
Yeah.
Immediately. That's why I said this is, you know, I had to drop my score based on that. Sure.
So, like, honestly, though, man, if I was grading the VP the VR versions, it'd be a different ball game. Scared Stiff's 10 easy. Like 6, you have to, if you ever get a MetaQuest, man, and get Pinball FX VR, game changer, dude. Playing these tables on VR is
no desire.
Insane.
I have zero desire.
Pete G, you are not wrong, my man. Monster Bash is the perfect blend of gameplay and theming. See, Fat Hog's like, look, it's a 9.9 in VR. That's crazy.
I have no desire to play pinball in VR. Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's a 10 despite the stupid backlash. One of the best on the system, even if it plays really heavy. Oh, dude, if Cactus Canyon gets announced next by Zen, I'm done for.
Fat Hog understands this. You know, you reserve that 10 score for a certain caliber of table, and this is close. This is up there. That's why I gave it a 9, even with the issues.
Yeah.
You know, so this is up there. This is great. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna play it some more. You know, I had fun. I'm sure me and Unc are gonna play this when we get together.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the VR version still needs some bug fixes because there is a little bit of lag or jerkiness sometimes that happens. Anyway, great show, guys. I want to say thank you everybody for hanging out with us for the past almost 2 hours.
Craziness.
And want to say, man, like, we really appreciate y'all sticking it out with us for the past month of no content, like nothing to talk about, and us taking little hiatuses here and there because really nothing going on.
We've been putting out content, just ain't been doing.
Yeah. Well, we've been putting out content, but we didn't have any show to talk about. We didn't have a Yo Retro show because AtGames was being stupid.
Yeah, the land packs. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I don't really sweat it, you know. Appreciate everybody comes back. We always appreciate that.
Yeah.
Check out that logo, y'all. Check out that logo. Point to the logo, Chaotic.
Oh yeah, the logo up here.
That's dope, right?
Man, I think we need to put that on a t-shirt.
Right.
And then if y'all don't like it over there, you can like it over there. or you can like it back over here. Either way, whatever goes. That's a dope logo. You did really good on that.
We're on a roll. Let's keep it going. Yo, if y'all watching, drop a like. Subscribe to Alex channel. Subscribe to my channel. I've been putting up hella shorts. Check out my shorts. Yo, I got a Retro Hero TikTok I just put up. If y'all on TikTok, it's some funny ass little short reels I put up there. Put little clips of the show. Check it out. At Retro Hero on TikTok and on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Check it out.
Also, next week, Predator Badlands comes out.
Yes.
I've already bought a ticket to go see it early on Thursday.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I forgot it was coming out. I know it was coming out, but I forgot the date.
Now, the reason why I bring that up is because Six does a show on his channel every Wednesday called Yo Hero. And I know for a fact, Six, that you're going to be reviewing that movie the week after.
Well, at some point.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I still got to talk to the guys and see what's on, see if when we could arrange that.
Yeah. So when y'all do arrange it and y'all do get on the show and everything, y'all do sign up y'all's show. I do want to volunteer to be on that show and invite everybody that's in chat to join us while we review that movie.
He wants to talk Predator, y'all. He wants to talk Predator on Yo Hero. That could be dope. I got to run it past them and see how we could schedule that and arrange it and all that. But yeah,
exactly. So that way y'all can see us both on Yo Hero.
That could be fun.
As me as a special guest.
That'd be dope. Yeah, let me talk to him.
All right, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Join the Arcades Anonymous Discord to hang out with us and everything. Stay tuned for content both on Chaotic BPR's channel as well as Half a Dozen's channel for future stuff coming up. And then we'll see y'all most likely next week to review the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Magic Pixel table.
Yes.
Coming out on all the platforms now.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
So, guys, God bless. We'll see y'all in the next Yo
Retro. Bang, bang.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Yo.